Yo, 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 welcome to this last lesson. Woo! Well, sort of. Um, what we have left to do is probably the most complex part, so to speak, to finish our cover. We would have to apply the text. And, well, that can be something a bit more complex because we have to know which kind of typography is going to fit into our illustration depending on how we've done it. And also depends on the book itself and who it's written for, if it's for kids or for adults. Well, what I'm going to do in this case is look for a kind of typography that will fit better with our text. We're not going to give like a hand-drawn one because I just don't think it will work with this one, but maybe one like this that has its serifs and it's a bit more elegant. This might be better. The story kind of gives to it. So it's a question of searching. I recommend searching for a combination of serif with sans serif because they're always going to be the best kind of combinations, okay? Generally speaking, as the text isn't like too heavy. As the title is the most important bit, we have to remember to make it big and impacting and has to guide your eyes, straight towards it. So you know where it is, and then later we'll place the author. I'm going to leave it at this size, but I think I'm going to try and combine different typographies because I'm not super into this one. So I'm going to try and join them a little with the character tab that Photoshop has, just to eliminate that space. It just doesn't fit on the cover and in the title. Okay, so as I was saying, I'm going to change the text because typography just doesn't go really well. Maybe this one looks nice, but it looks like a little bit overloaded. We have to look for one that doesn't wear us out, that's easy to read. Again, this one looks nice, but it just looks too loaded, man. I chose these ones before because they seem to be the most adjustable to the text we have here. I'm going to change the font of William Shakespeare, WS. I'm going to put it in sans serif. That's just that, simple. And I think I'm going to go for Montserrat. Yeah, I'm going to leave it at light just so that it doesn't stand out as much, but it's still present. And well, if you look closely, I've used for both colors the ones we have in our palette. Okay. It doesn't look as good as I thought it would, so I'm going to change it, lower the size a little bit, and add in a little bit more width because I'm going to try with Montserrat regular. Oh, no. Montserrat Light is the one we had before. And I'm going to leave it like in the middle like this. It's good here. I'm going to try and adjust this a little bit. We have to test a little with the number to see which ones are the best adjusted. I'm going to put it in myself. I'm just not super into it. I'm not enjoying this. Well, like this, it does look much better. Well, now we have this. The only thing left to do is change the size until it's, more or less like this. I do recommend making your title bigger and more impacting, as it's a title that's going to sell. If it's a famous author, it'll sell more, obviously, but it's almost always the title bigger than the author. There are novels like with Stephen King where I've seen like the author being more exaggerated, bigger, because like Stephen King's huge, but the norm isn't really this. And well, here we'd have our final image. Now you can adjust whatever you want. And well, the only thing left would be to export it. And as I've said before, I want to put it on a mock-up so it looks more professional in our portfolio. The fonts that you're going to use, you have to take it seriously as it's something that's going to accompany your illustration and it's equally as important. You can't just use any font, okay? You can't just use any font. Alright, let's export it. I'm going to save it as a JPEG at maximum quality. Like that. And now we're going to go to a new tab where we're going to have our book mockup ready. Lights, my gosh. Okay, it says loading. And then we would have the result. You may ask yourself, how do we do this? Well, we're going to go to the layer where it says editable. We're going to get another window that's an intelligent object, and I'm going to erase the image I had before. Now, let's place our JPEG image in it. We're going to adjust it, and with Control S, we can save it. Now, we just have to update the image on the cover. And there we would have it, ready. I hope you've enjoyed this course as much as I've enjoyed voicing it. Carlotta here, she's awesome, right? She's super good. Check her out. Check out her stuff. I hope you can use what you've learned. And I'll see you guys soon. I'll leave you with the videos of the other books Carlotta's made. See ya.